Ever wondered how kangaroos manage to hop around without getting tired? It's a question that has intrigued scientists and nature lovers alike for decades. You see, kangaroos are a marvel of evolution, displaying a unique method of locomotion that is both effective and energy efficient. Unlike other mammals, these marsupials leverage the power of gravity and the elasticity of their tendons to hop around with an ease that is truly remarkable. What's even more fascinating is that this hopping mechanism doesn't seem to tire them out. In fact, the faster they go, the less energy they seem to use. It's a paradox that continues to stump the scientific community, earning it the fitting name, the kangaroo paradox. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore the physics behind this paradox, the social life of these intriguing creatures, and the crucial role they play in the ecosystem. So stay tuned as we unravel the fascinating world of these marsupials. Let's take a journey to the outback, the home of kangaroos. Here in this sun-drenched, dusty landscape, we find the kangaroo, one of Australia's most iconic creatures. But what makes these marsupials so unique? First off, let's talk about where they live. Kangaroos are native to Australia, and they're found in almost every corner of this vast continent. From the arid outback to the lush coastal areas, kangaroos have adapted to a range of habitats, each species uniquely suited to its environment. Now, what do kangaroos eat? Most species are herbivores, primarily grazing on grasses. Some, like the tree kangaroo, have a slightly more varied diet, munching on leaves, fruit, and even bark. This diet might seem plain, but it provides the kangaroo with all the nutrients it needs to thrive. What about their physical features? Well, kangaroos are best known for their powerful hind legs and large feet, perfect for covering long distances in the harsh Australian terrain. Their long, muscular tail acts as a counterbalance when hopping and as a support when standing upright. Then, of course, there's the pouch. Female kangaroos have a front-opening pouch where the young, called joeys, complete their development. But kangaroos are more than just fascinating creatures. They play a crucial role in their ecosystems. As grazers, they help control vegetation growth, shaping the landscape around them. In turn, this influences other species, from insects to birds, which rely on certain vegetation structures for their survival. But kangaroos aren't just important for the environment. They also hold cultural significance for Australia's indigenous peoples, featuring in ancient stories and art and providing a source of food and materials. Even their scientific name, Macropus, which translates to Longfoot, seems to give a nod to their iconic hopping gait, a unique adaptation that has captivated minds and hearts around the globe. But these marsupials are more than just their leaps and bounds. They're a testament to the wonders of evolution, living proof of nature's creativity, and an integral part of the complex web of life that sustains us all. Have you ever pondered why kangaroos hop instead of walk? A question that may seem frivolous at first, but when delved into, reveals the intriguing adaptation of these majestic marsupials. Kangaroos, unlike most mammals, move around by hopping on their hind legs. This is not some random quirk of nature, but a highly efficient mode of locomotion. The hopping motion, known as saltation, is a marvel of evolutionary engineering. It's all about energy conservation and efficiency. Consider this. When a kangaroo hops, it uses less energy than a similarly sized animal would by running. How, you ask? Well, it's all in the legs. The legs of a kangaroo are like coiled springs. With each bound, the energy is stored in the tendons of their large hind legs, not in their muscles as in other mammals. This stored energy is then used to power the next hop, making the whole process highly energy efficient. Now, let's talk about their muscular tail. Have you ever tried to hop on one foot and maintain your balance? It's pretty challenging, right? But kangaroos hop around all day with ease. Their secret is their tail. This isn't just a decorative appendage, it's a vital part of their locomotion. The kangaroo's tail acts as a counterbalance, adjusting its position to maintain the kangaroo's balance during each hop. It's like a tightrope walker's pole, constantly shifting to keep the body stable. But that's not all. When a kangaroo is stationary, its tail acts as a fifth leg, providing support while the animal grazes or rests. So the next time you see a kangaroo hopping around, remember it's not just a unique sight, but an incredible adaptation that has allowed these creatures to thrive in the diverse terrains of Australia. It's not just their movement that's fascinating, but their social structure too. But that's a tale for another scene, so stay tuned. Did you know kangaroos are social animals? Yes, these iconic creatures of the Australian outback are not just solitary jumpers, but have rich and complex social lives. Let's start with their group dynamics. Kangaroos live in groups known as mobs, troops, or courts. These groups typically consist of 2 to 10 individuals, but larger mobs of up to 100 kangaroos have been observed, particularly around abundant food sources. The mob's composition is predominantly female, with a single dominant male leading the group. This alpha male earns his position through bouts of boxing matches, displaying strength and agility. Now, onto their mating patterns. The dominant male has the privilege of mating with the females in his mob. Interestingly, female kangaroos can exhibit a phenomenon called embryonic diapause. This is when the development of the embryo is paused during adverse environmental conditions, ensuring that the joey is born when the chances of survival are highest. Raising their young, or joeys as they are affectionately known, is a significant part of kangaroo social life. After a gestation period of just 1 month, the tiny, underdeveloped joey makes the remarkable journey from birth canal to pouch, where it will continue to grow and develop. This pouch serves as a safe haven for joeys for about 9 months, after which they start venturing out, albeit staying close to their mothers until they become independent. In times of danger, kangaroos use foot thumping as a warning signal to alert the rest of the mob. They also communicate using a variety of complex body language and vocalizations. From grunts and hisses to aggressive boxing and kicking, kangaroos have a fascinating language of their own. The social fabric of kangaroo life is woven with threads of cooperation, competition, and care. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability as they navigate the challenges of life in the wild. But what happens when kangaroos encounter humans? Kangaroos and humans have a complex relationship. A sentence that's as true today as it was when the first settlers set foot on the Australian continent. Kangaroos, these magnificent creatures, have been part of the Australian landscape for millions of years. They were here long before humans, and they've adapted to a range of environments from the arid outback to the lush coastal plains. But with urbanization and the expansion of human settlements, these habitats are shrinking, and our kangaroo friends are facing new challenges. The impact of urbanization on kangaroo populations is a contentious issue. On one hand, it can lead to habitat loss, causing kangaroos to wander into areas of human habitation in search of food and water. This often results in conflicts, with kangaroos being seen as pests. On the other hand, some kangaroo populations have adapted remarkably well to urban environments, taking advantage of the lush green lawns and ample water supplies found in suburban gardens. But it's not all conflict and adaptation. Kangaroos also hold a special place in Australian culture. They are a symbol of the country, featuring prominently on the national coat of arms and in popular sports emblems. They are revered in Indigenous cultures, with many Aboriginal stories featuring kangaroos as central figures. So we're left with a conundrum. These creatures are an integral part of the country's identity, yet their survival is threatened by the very same human expansion that has come to define modern Australia. This is a delicate balance that we need to strike. Kangaroos, like all wildlife, play a crucial role in our ecosystems. They help to maintain the health of our forests and grasslands by grazing and dispersing seeds. They are also a vital part of the food chain, providing sustenance for predators like dingoes and birds of prey. In the end, it's about mutual respect and coexistence. We need to understand and appreciate the role of kangaroos in our environment and find ways to live together without causing harm to their populations. So how can we ensure the survival of these unique creatures? The survival of kangaroos depends on our actions. These iconic creatures, synonymous with the Australian landscape, face a myriad of challenges in the 21st century. Human encroachment, climate change, and hunting are just a few of the threats that have seen their numbers dwindle. Today, conservation efforts are in full swing to protect these unique animals, from the towering red kangaroo to the tiny musky rat kangaroo. Various organizations, both governmental and non-profit, are tirelessly working to preserve their habitats, combat illegal hunting, and conduct research to better understand their needs. One such effort is the establishment of protected areas, sanctuaries where kangaroos can live free from the pressures of urbanization and hunting. Rehabilitation programs are also in place to care for injured or orphaned kangaroos, with the aim of returning them to the wild once they are ready. Climate change mitigation strategies are also part of the grand plan. As kangaroos rely heavily on the environment for survival, addressing global warming is essential to ensure their habitats remain suitable and food sources plentiful. Yet, conservation is not just about the big picture, it's about individual action too. From making conscious choices to support sustainable products to learning more about these fascinating creatures, we each have a role to play. By understanding and appreciating kangaroos, we can help ensure their future. So, let's hop to it. Together, we can make a difference. Kangaroos are truly remarkable creatures. We've journeyed through their world, from the paradox of their existence, their fascinating biology, to the extraordinary hopping phenomenon. We've witnessed their social dynamics and their complex relationship with humans. We've even touched on the critical importance of their conservation. Each aspect of their lives is a testament to the wonders of the natural world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing insights into the natural world.